Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by, for popping in. We're about to get started. It's the 1010 portal. Some of you, it's a karmic portal. And what that means is you have done the work to break through any type of glass ceilings or any type of conditioning, a way of life that was just boxing you in. Some of you, you're at this point in life where you're able to identify triggers. So some of you may be very stable in some sort of episode, or you're stable in your reaction. Some of you are learning how to respond. You take the time out to think before you say or do anything. That is so beautiful. That's a big sign, or big green sign, a big green flag of maturity. So you may be going through some episodes, but you're stable even with the triggers. So this 1010 karmic portal is giving you a rebirth, all right? You're just seeing life differently. You're reacting or responding to things differently. You may have a few friends or family members or even a lover that decides to kind of distance themselves from you. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting for a collective of you, a wave of you, that you actually put someone in a bitter mode because of your progress, because of your dedication and your consistency. This could be someone that you really had high hopes for. You know what I'm saying? But right now, they're very complacent. They're in a point in their life where they're okay with how things going, regardless of how bitter or stuck or unsatisfied they feel. They don't see a reason to try harder. So for some of you, you could feel like, oh, well, that's heartbreaking, or that was devastating, how that person wants to live. But I feel like a lot of you stop updating this person. And it's like they're falling behind, or they're wondering now what's going on with you. Someone that you stop updating. For some of you, you stop updating your profile as well. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm getting caretaker's energy. So some of you may be taking care of an elderly person or someone that needs small stuff done around the house. You may be doing that for extra little cash. I feel like this person may tell you something that kind of brings more awareness about your situation, possibly a personal situation at home. So let's see what's going on. What is this 1010 karmic portal ushering in with this rebirth? Some of you, this, let me just quiet down. What is this 1010 karmic portal bringing in, ushering in at this time for the collective that are resonating at this time? All right, so I was picking up some Tauran energy, and that's why I said caretaker. Some of you may be looking out for a person that no longer has the strength or the health to keep something going. So you stepped in to kind of help this person. People around you could be very suspicious about your motives for helping this person. We have your dreams need a practical plan. What does that mean for you as an individual? When you hear that statement, hey, your dreams needs a practical plan. What is that? What kind of message is coming through for you there? I want to give you a minute to think for yourself, because that is very important as well. Give your thoughts a voice. You could write it in a journal. Speaking of journals, I just found this journal I bought months ago. So I'm going to begin to start journaling myself. So I just found that I was cleaning out my bookshelves. Anyway, I am lighting a birthday candle, and you could do this method when you want to say affirmations. We have all the colors of the chakra wheel if you're working with your chakra system as well. But lighting a small birthday candle and saying prayers and affirmation, you wouldn't believe the impact that has on your reality. So let's talk about this. Full moon in Taurus. This could be something that happened around a full moon with a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Don't be too bullheaded. I feel like there's a lot of talking about self-care as well. But again, that big talking, that talking. It's time to actually do what you're talking about and it's time. I'm hearing don't make a plan B. Go with your first plan of action. Some sort of magic. It's like, right, it's time to give your magic an outlet. Someone is imagining something and they're deeply expecting it as well. So what is this 1010 karmic portal bringing in for those of you that resonates? It's a chance for you to identify where you're going lazy, where you're being complacent. So change it, own it, reclaim it. It's time to push. You see how that bull has those horns? It's time to use your horns and bulldoze anything that's holding you back as an individual. Some of you, the real problem is laziness. I'm also getting a very jealous, envious, negative energy that's around you or trying to tap into you. I'm feeling like this could be a friend or even supposed to be family. This person thrives off of negativity. And I feel like you kind of know, you could kind of pick it up. And you're being encouraged not to play these games. I'm not saying to ignore this person, but just be on your own beat. Do not let this person negativity infiltrate or try to penetrate. I'm also hearing you need to do more exercising. So some of you may be going back to the gym. That was an excellent move. Something about money. Someone could also feel threatened by you when it comes to their income or something. Ooh, something about the past actions. What? Yeah. If we see the 6 of Cups show up or turn up on this reading, I have a message for that calling card. So this Taurus energy, I'm hearing cash flow. Some of you could be having mild money issues where it's encouraging you or pushing you to do more budgeting. I'm hearing use those pennies, work those pennies. Some of you also need to create a piggy bank. It's time to do so with dollars and coins, no pennies. Use the pennies for something else. There's a lot of passion or there's overly tense energy looking at this bull. I don't know. Somebody's dealing with something very negative. And I feel like they tend to make a mess about it. I'm hearing laziness is what's explaining your current situation. You need to change that. First of all, you need to own that laziness. You need to call yourself out, to call yourself in. 10, with the 1010 karmic portal, do yourself a favor and write down 10 things that's wonderful about you and really like bank on it, build on it. I'm also hearing somebody's profiting from others' pain. So again, that caretaker's energy or giving off the illusion like I'm helping you, I'm taking care of you. It's almost like selling a solution, but is it really a solution? Hey, somebody's profiting on somebody's pain. And then, you know, saying, hey, I'm here to help. I'm only trying to help. I never asked for anything. But it's almost like somebody is actually nipping it in the butt before it gets out of hand. I also feel like somebody's thinking about changing a job or walking away from a job. I'm also getting that you need to exercise more because there's some sort of vision, a money vision, or a profitable idea that could come through while exercising. Some of you are about to learn that it makes no sense to chase money, but it makes more sense to chase a dream. So I'm going to put that deck right over here. I'm going to get another deck here, and we're going to pull on what the 1010 portal wants us to know. I'm hearing 01, 3, 03, and 333. Ooh, Somebody's really trying to get their point across that they're good. They don't need handouts. But are they really? Somebody's taking care of a mother that's not their mother, a mother from or a brother from a different mother, a sister from a different mother or something. All right, so let's see what's going on. I feel like you have threatened your appearance or your presence is threatening somebody's financial stability. We have stagnation. Stop fucking with people that are okay being stagnant. Detachment is the overall energy. Oh my goodness. I feel like some of you may have to walk away from something and you may be taking it hard. Wow, wow, wow. Like I said, somebody's very bitter and jealous because it feels like they're held back or they're being contained by a certain type of living when it comes to money. And you're in the picture now. Maybe, you just started a new job and the person that was running the place, they feel threatened by your abilities or the energy that you bring to this workplace. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have the sixth chakra, the third eye energy with detachment, 39. Hey, mother. That is the calling number for my grandma. So if you have a holy elder that transition and they're now your ancestor or your guardian, I feel like they have a special number that they're trying to call you, get in contact with you. Some of you may be clutching too firmly to an expectation. Like I said, somebody imagines something and they're expecting it wholeheartedly. That may be, that's creating that heavy or overly tense energy. Release that tension. Release that attachment to that certain desire. This is what the 1010 karmic portal is encouraging you to do. Something about spreading the hips or the legs. I'm also seeing stretching to kind of release any type of tension in the organs. This is deep, y'all. I'm also getting fasting. Some of you are going to go through a fasting. The quotation that comes with this card, and I'm just paraphrasing, so don't get at me. Detachment is not that you should own nothing, but that nothing should own you. And I feel like with this Tauran energy, you do not have to be a Tauran. You could just be operating in that energy at this time. It feels like it's like some sort of home goods, or you're creating something with your bare hands and you put a lot of pride in it. You feel like you're the only one that could do that specific skill. It's like you're expecting people to recognize this in you. Some of you could have a vision for a financial goal, and it's like you're so sold on it that your mind is blocking out other ways to obtain it. And it's like you're keeping yourself back with the stagnation energy. Start enjoying situations more without expectation. This message is brought to you by the divine. This message is brought to you by your holy protectors, your holy elders, and your holy star ancestors. So it is time to practice detachment. It is time to practice not being so attached with how things supposed to roll out. Some of you are having the ability to give yourself a new start, and you may just choose laziness. And someone around you may be disappointed because it's like they're laying out the red carpet for you to walk on, and it's like you feel tense about it. You feel boxed in about the expectations that comes with this red carpet is what I'm visualizing right now. Some of you, you're too attached to anger, bitterness, or this is someone around you. Some sort of deadly relationship is here, or a relationship or marriage is expired and somebody's still trying to squeeze all the water out of it. I'm seeing somebody wringing out a rag. What is the most powerful tool that you have right now? Emotional control. That's part of detachment as well. So when you feel things triggering you, like I said, some of you are very stable in an episode. It could be an episode with a certain type of person, but you're very, very stable, emotionally controlled in these episodes, even though it's fucking triggering. That's what I got. Some of you may be craving to push your boundaries, to expand your horizon. You could feel it building up in you. What are the tools here? What are the powerful tools that you possess that could create some sort of inner balance? That is your soul homework. Again, take out a journal, buy your journal, and write down 10 things that you feel are very wonderful, that are very like stable or secure, that's very resourceful about yourself. Does that make sense? You guys, big up on yourself in the comment box if you could relate to this message. You guys, thank you so much for the donation. You have no idea how much it helps the channel. Everything that you see in camera each and every time I upload, it's brought to you by those donations and those energy exchanges. For more instructions, check out the description box below. Somebody needs a hug. So let's talk about the stagnation. What is this really about in this 1010 portal? I'm seeing 753. Some of you could be 48, or you're in your early your late 30s. Something is unfinished. Somebody needs to get back to an unfinished project. Something is about to be very uplifting. I feel like you have that uplifting energy, but it causes a big problem or trouble with those that have rejected joy or rejected finding or creating their own happiness. That's what it is. So you have someone that could be living off of someone else. They're pretending to be happy with this living arrangement as well. So let's see what's going on here with the stagnation. Should I choose another deck? Ooh, somebody's about to be humble as fuck. Again, laziness. I felt it strong when I looked at this bull. It's like doing the bare minimum and expecting this great deal. It's like a hidden motive, and you could tell from this person's eyes, like they have like, I don't want to get there. So the quote that comes with this card, I believe it says, laziness is nothing more than a habit of resting before you get tired. Also, waterfalls could be somebody's cleansing or going through a purification stage where they're realizing that this laziness, it's so unattractive. Like, bro, how old are you? How are you expecting to live an uplifting, satisfying life, and you're so complacent? It's like you're not even wanting to try hard. I feel like a lot of you are very lighthearted, or this is where you need to work on. Others of you, this could be charity. You could be very helpful, or you're helping people everywhere you go, or people are helping you to liberate yourself from certain habits. It's like people may be calling you out. They could feel like they're mothering you, or they're like, okay, mom, okay, dad, like that type of energy. But you really need to take in this calling out. Wow. Okay, so I want to get some more oracles. I don't think I'm going to mess too much with tarot. All right, so let's see what the divine, your holy protectors, holy star family wants you to know. I feel like this is a guardian that's coming through. All right, let it be great. All right, so I'm getting, when I said that, what needs to be in place to take out this stagnation or this lazy habit? So what could replace this lazy habit or this complacentness? Was that a different card in that deck? Hold on, you guys. Again, these insightful readings are brought to you by the divine and your holy star ancestors. Oh my goodness. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe or the ethers that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual being. Some of you, you're too goddamn lazy to complete a healing. It's like, you know what needs to be changed, but you don't want to own it. And that's forfeiting a complete healing. Again, with the 1010 karmic portal, it's about a full, complete rebirth. You're still holding on to something that you're expecting to happen. And this could be like expecting a certain business or expecting a certain deal to be more than what you're giving out. I don't know. It could not, it doesn't have to be you. It could be someone that you're cross watching for or connected to. Surrender to pray. And that's why I mentioned the birthday candles. For those of you that are doing things in secrecy, or you just don't feel like explaining to people what the fuck are you doing, lighting candles and, taking out your good books and saying affirmation. If you don't want to be in that predicament of explaining yourself, try birthday candles. They do not smell, they work really fast, and it's no mess. All right, say your prayers. Prayers have such a huge impact. Some of you need to recite the prayers that your elders recited for you or shared with you. It says give yourself over completely. Notice the key words here is complete and completely to pray. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe or ethers, and answers and support will arrive. Now, I'm going to say it if no other reader says it, but it's not the universe or the ethers that helps you move through life. It's actually the divine, the most high Jah. A lot of people are starting to move away or push away or acknowledge the creator by saying the ethers or the universe. You are praying to a tool. Use the ethers or the universe as one of your powerful tools, but you should be praying, you should be beseeching or talking to your creator. Some of you, that rubs you the wrong way or it triggers you. Maybe that's some soul homework that you need to investigate. Why does the term God or the creator kind of bites me or rubs me the wrong way? Some of you could be into church, or there's a lot of scriptures, Bible thumpers that are throwing out scriptures. What do these scriptures mean to you from your heart? Reciting a scripture or the word is great, but what are you comprehending? What are you digesting in your spirit? Same ways with affirmation. If you don't wholeheartedly know that this is going to work, why are you doing it? It's like your intentions are not really there. Even though you're saying this could be someone else that you're cross watching for. Somebody saying that they need to be healing, they need to fast, they need to purge, they need to cleanse. But what are they doing about it? I'm also feeling like hygiene is a serious matter here as well. I'm getting like itching on my forearm. Something needs to be changed. It's like someone is too lazy to change their life, even though they're craving for it to be better. It's like you're strong arming things that needs to be let go, things that are building up and holding you back. Somebody's living in a comfortable lie. It's like I'm talking about myself, but what are you really talking about? All right. So if you're in a work situation and you would like some messages or guidance about that, let's ring through. So complete healing could mean for a few of you, you have to let go of that old life, that old way of living. Something is crumbling down because you're unwilling to move. So the Most High is bending or using the ether or the universe as a tool to move you out of where you're too lazy to move from. And that could be all in the mind, all in the spiritual energetic realms. So those of you that praying for a change to happen, the support is coming, but are you willing to answer the call? Are you willing to kind of go through the complete process? Some of you, every time life, or this is a person that you're connected to, every time life gets a little bit serious or hard, they back out again. They get complacent. They turn a blind eye. Stop waiting for people to give you the opportunity to build the life that you want. You're going to end up resenting yourself for obliging, for all those little tiny yeses is pulling you away from what you really need to be doing. Jealousy and bitterness. What is that? All right. For those of you that are looking for messages, we have limits. It's fun to say yes, Or it's fun to be a yes person. I was just talking about that. All those tiny yeses, yes to the little white lies, yes to obliging to things that you don't really want to do, that you really want to say no to. It's moving you away. This is why the cards is asking you, hey, you need to sit down with yourself and build a practical plan. You're waiting for other people, or you're waiting for circumstances to change. You're praying and you're praying and you're getting the support you needed, but you're turning, you're like you're a blind eye or something. It's fun to be a yes person, but not when the yeses or maybe responsible for you suddenly having no time, no patience, no will to live. It's time to exercise your right to set boundaries and declare limits on how much responsibility you can take on. Yes, you are sometimes allowed to say no. And know that won't make anyone claw your eyes out. You know what you can handle, and nothing is going to fall apart if nobody admits you're not able to add another unopened note to your novel of notifications now. So they're taunting, or they're teasing the no's. Look how many words have the word no in it. No is a complete sentence. So some of you, enough is enough. Enough of this laziness, enough of obliging with what other people think you should be doing. It's time to detach on how you think others is going to react to you standing up for yourself. Some of you, the more that you tell people yes, the more you are pulled thousands and thousands of miles away from your complete healing. You're not supporting yourself, and you're praying and you're hoping and you're wishing, but you are not supporting yourself. This does not only have to limit at the workforce or the work area. This could also be how you're working in your life. What is this practical plan? You're praying, your prayers has been heard, angels has been dispatched, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get a crappy card real quick. What is this limit all about? Someone is so caught up in the habit of stagnation. Quit. Quit is another form of a no. New career path is available and opening up to you. Don't quit before you even start. That's laziness. Being tired before you even get anything done. Some of you, this is a person that you detached from, and they feel your absence deeply. You have declared your limits with those boundaries, and it's like, yeah, I gotta start living from the heart. Some of you are around people that doesn't even have the heart to create the life they want. They're busy building on other people's back. You know that song by Anthony B? Nobody wants to plant the con, but everybody wants to raid the barn. Some of you need to quit some self-defeating habits. Like, I'm calling you out to call you in. It's time to purge that shit out of your life. Let it go. Stop strong arming it. Stop strong holding it. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys did enjoy these messages that's brought to you by the Divine and your Holy Spirit team, your Holy Star ancestors, big up on yourself and comment back with your favorite emoji. This emoji is a reflection of how you're feeling right now. So choose wisely. And remember, you get to choose how you feel. You get to choose how you show up. That is part of building your reality. So choose your thoughts, choose your moods, choose your attitude and your behaviors that's going to complement what are you moving forward to. That's part of the practical plan. That's part of the plan of action, your attitude. Thank you guys so much for popping in again, and I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.